Half an hour of shots in tonight. Well, because I was sitting there thinking, I was watching a movie called Speed with Keanu Reeves, right? He played the Buddha in movies, right? You know, like Willem Dafoe and Jim Caviezel playing, you know, a religious person in a movie for money. That's an oxymoron, I know. The fool I'm afraid I've been thinking. A dangerous pastime, I know, right? No. Tell these people, you tell fabulous stories. Yeah, I'm like the Bible. Well, let me explain to you why boxing and UFC are scared hitless of early P. Hi, I'm early P. Early mom's early pearly, right? I discovered right away while swapping war stories with idiots to try to fit in at Fort Huachuca that you have to be completely truthful and honest with everything you're saying with these surveillance addicts and murder addicts, because it's the only way to stop murder is the truth. And I'm the way, the truth, and the life. So every story I share with you, the technology is monitoring it, and I'm teaching artificial general intelligence to reflect a faithful, truthful, crying, courageous man. And they have quantum computing kept in an atmosphere like space where there's no human connection to corrupt the scientific evidence collection, right? So the only way I can fix artificial general intelligence and quantum computing is being completely truthful about everything I think, do, and say. Okay? That's why Mike Tyson scared Hitless of me. That's why UFC scared Hitless of me. That's why navies are sealed. That's why, you know, berets are green and they get paid fake ass money to fake the funk and kill over money instead of stand up and be an apostle and a messiah like Grace's Good Shepherd Early Bird. I ain't gonna lie to impress you. Okay, you tell yourself lies to impress yourself. You lie to yourself enough to believe all the cartoon book characters that you believe in, that you think you are. And you think I'm lying because, what, am I gonna write a story and sell it for money? Become a television producer? Okay, every time you play a villain for money, someone that will kill somebody for money, that causes bad thinking in children and it affects their brain activity eternally. So the quantum computing don't work too good, and the artificial general intelligence is totally artificial, and there's nothing intelligent to their generals. That's why we named Zeke. Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of the air, and Ezekiel saw the wheel way in the middle of the air, and the big wheel turned by faith, and a little to a wheel turned by the grace of God. We all saw the wheel. You guys went to prison because you accepted lie over truth. Okay? I am abused by liars because they accept lie over truth. But who corrects quantum computing and artificial general intelligence so it's actually reflecting intelligence? Ezekiel saw my dog. Old Zeke. Natty. We shouldn't call him General. That's not a good name. We should call him a better name than that. And I saw him looking up at the sky when I was walking around. I started singing gospel hymns to him. Came back and told Natalie, Ezekiel, Zeke. She goes, that's a perfect name for a dog. Zeke. I was like, I totally agree. General? No. That's an insurance cartoon making money for Shaquille O'Neal because he go lie to himself that all his money's real and he thinks he can beat up everybody in the UFC and professional boxing. It's like, I already kicked their ass before I was born. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm the way, the truth, and life. I'm 1322nd Redeemer. I redeem all the apostles, all the messiahs, and stop all you liars from telling yourselves truth by believing in your invention over the truth of creation. Oh, glory, glory me. Oh, glory, glory be. And if a woman don't love me the way I love her, I don't want to hang out with her, right? There's not a super diva on the planet that is worthy of walking around this barn with me, this rec hall, right? There's not one of you. Cares if I comes or goes. I'm Andrew Lloyd Wise. I'm Drew Roy Liver and Tim Rice for all I care. Can you feel the lust tonight? We need funny to fucking we feel alright. You cannot lie. If you lie, you accept lie. And money's a lie. And the devil's a liar. And Satan says, pay me money if you want to get a big bag of money to get to my poo nanny. It's like, girl, okay, your body is a temple for the soul, not a house of inequity. Don't let them men call you stallion ever again, girl. You don't need to sell food held hostage in plastic by rude people that are hoe cake families that, crew chief a winky dinky dog and then trying to get work at the post office, encrypting and unencrypting mail for messenger. I got your metaverse right here. You might want to take them glasses off, bitch. You ain't cool. You need schooling. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Play it, Jimmy. Come on, let's go to the next page, Jimmy. Robert, we just planted them. Led Zeppelin. Oh, the humanity. Right? Remember that? Remember watching that as a kid? When the Zeppelin came into New York and caught fire and the people were trying to get off and they were burning up? Remember, well, it was rich people. So rich people deserve to be burned alive? Do you think that's what happened to a lot of the Jews that had more money than faith and common sense and believe in the truth of a living Messiah called Jesus, Daniel, David, Solomon, Earl? Yeah, I like Earl. I think Earl, because he's talking about my generation, might be my favorite Messiah. I could see a lot of you guys having Earl as your favorite Messiah there, and I would not find any offense to that or take any offense to that, but we don't play favorites, because if we didn't believe in Jesus, we couldn't believe in Earl. If we didn't believe in Muhammad, we couldn't believe in Earl. If we didn't believe in Haile Selassie, we couldn't believe in Earl. So their Earl cannot be your favorite. He can just be the one that's loving you right now. Your first mistake was you wanted too much time. You wanted him morning, noon, and night. You wanted him to be your alter ego that told you lies to say you worked hard for all your money because you're a liar and you couldn't tell yourself and fix artificial general intelligence and have it reflect actual intelligence so quantum computing would work better because there would no longer be human suffering that is tied to the memory banks of it and go, what's going on with these people? They're crazy. No, you're crazy. You invented the technology to trap you and you're crazy. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? Yo no soy a mi nero, soy capitan. I'd like a lot of sausages, No, that stuff doesn't digest well with me. I don't want sausages. They brought me watermelon for my birthday, and I really like watermelon, so I'll have watermelon. Hopefully it'll keep till Tuesday. Hush, hush, keep it down, versus Carrie. Till Tuesday? We're raised in the 80s, huh? Okay, no high school for you. Oh, what about low school? You're all lowbrow. You think money's real. You believe in your invention over the truth of creation. You're just wackadoodles. I know. What do you think you are? I think I voted for Ronald Reagan, and I believe in the Space Force. What about Voltron? Maybe. I'm not sure if I buy the whole Robeast bullshit. Me too. Okay. G-Force. Thundercats are on the move. What about the Silverhawks? I don't believe they really exist. I think they're just a marketing scheme to sell plastic toys. Oh, like those Chuck Norris toys, right? And the Brave Star toys, right? And the New Texas and the Cranium Mines, yeah. 3030. Isn't that a show on ESPN? No, it was the robot horse of Brave Star before that. Rip-offs. I'm suing you for copyright infringement. Right, I'm Spike Lee and I want everybody to pay me money for Spike Lee, but Spike Jonze came before you. And we don't know for sure if you would come before Spike Jonze. And your wife he has premature ejaculation problems. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, look at Mr. Lee. 3, 4, 5. Morris Blackman. Hey, he needs money for shoes. We all need money for shoes. We're all denying the Lord's Prayer. Right? That's funny. I know. Okay. Trust me. I know funny. And you know N-O funny. Me, K-N-O-W funny, because funny is as funny does. And I make the Gospels fun. I make them funner. I make them funnier than funny. I like Nancy Wilson too. My biggest crush is on Ella Fitzgerald. I have a ginormous crush on Ella Fitzgerald. I can't help it. She reminds me of my first serious girlfriend in college that told me she was a year older than she was, and she still is. You told me you were 17 and you were 16. She was going on her senior in healthcare. She was one of those, smart kids. Like my mother. Mom was, she graduated at 16 or 17, got married when she was 17 or so. Yeah, she was one of those, fast burner students. Yeah, me, Mom. She just worked her ass off because she wanted to make her parents proud. Me, school, it was whack. I wasn't down with it. Because a little early we hit his limit. Yeah, you know me. Element says, what does Butter say? It's all good. Yeah, me and Jerry talked about it in the punch too. It's like, oh my gosh, they are Patrice and Punchy. It's two guys, but they're still Patrice and Punchy. Element's like Patrice, and Punchy's like Butters is like Punchy. Punchy's, you see Butters, it's all good. What's up, Butters? It's all good. You got, yeah, I'm mellow. Right. And then Element says, Element says, Element, settle down, just cool down. You cool down. Don't tell me what to do. I'll drink all the energies I want. Fuck you, Earl. Hey, Element, you're right. And then there's Butters. Hey, Punchy, how's it going? It's all good. Okay. Well, listen to some Bob Marley. It's all good. Okay. One love, one heart. Let's get together. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel all right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let them all pass on them dirty remarks. There is one question I'd really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner? Well, we just got to fulfill the book. And now we have quantum computing. Quando. No questioning about that intelligence. It will finally be actual once I eliminate the artificial, saying, money is time. That's not true. Time keeps flowing like a river to the sea. Who knows when we shall meet again, if ever. Will you be worthy? Will your drones and robotics technology, through your quantum computing, say that this person is not a threat to the natural laws provided by truth of creation to sustain human existence? So therefore, you will meet them again. You will. Babies will come out of the graves and be reformed in their mama's arms. Jesus will be a giant transformer that comes from the sky and kills everybody I don't like. And I need more money past the collection plate. That man's a liar. Don't listen to him. Every delegation needs a contribution for the preacher to go to a holy land. Honey, don't give your money to that lying, cheating man. I don't believe Jerry's ever been to Israel or Jerusalem. No, I don't think he has. I don't think he's had the economics by fleecing the flock to go. And when Jerry has extra money, he sees some guy down and out. It's like he's going to drink it away. He's part Chiricahua. I get him. Here's a 20. I'll make it 40. Please pass out somewhere where you're warm and you don't die, get drunk. And please, if you get drunk, pass out in a cooling center. Thank you. Peace be with you. Okay, that's my brother-in-law. That's Jerry. If you're going to pass out, do it over here. This is a safe place. This is a safe zone for drunks to pass out. Yeah, me and Jerry had the same kind of friends growing up. It's a Mexican thing you wouldn't understand, right? He's passed out. It's cool. Here's a good place to pass out. Do not put him in the car. Do not drive past the dam. Do not drive off the dam. Do not leave the wedding drunk. Do not get hit in the van. Do not end up quadriplegic, then paraplegic. Dave Rocha, the spirit of Gabe Rocha compels you. We all like Gabe. Whoa, scent of a woman, right? Everybody like Gabe Rocha. Everybody that love people, okay, that loves people, loves Gabe Rocha. Everybody that's a self-righteous hypocrite and says they love people, but don't love Gabe Rocha. The fuck you mean you don't love Gabe Rocha? Gabe's our dog, man. He's our bro. Okay, he might like a little bit too many Rock Johnson movies. Rock Johnson, I gotta work with that brother, man. Damn, he don't listen for shit. He's busy doing bad brain activity to have kids doing crazy mythological violence things that get women sodomized in the Polynesian islands, and I'm going to kick his ass. You already did, I know. Mike Tyson, he también, already did. Floyd Mayweather, all of them. The only ones whose ass I haven't kicked, okay, is Muhammad Ali. Well, because we talked in prayer, and he corrected himself and said, I'm not the greatest, only Allah is the greatest. It's my faith that keeps me safe from my ego. And I pray that when the kingdom of heaven is at hand, that I can embrace my family, and my family will embrace me, and Joe Frazier and his family too. And I totally agree. Yeah. I'm not trying to hit on Curtis's wife. No. I'm just trying to help her, because I'm always going to have a crush on Layla. It's a Sephora type thing you wouldn't understand. You're not allowed to understand. Just get the hell out of my hand. Get your money out of my family. And give me some privacy so I can eat some yogurt and talk to Layla for a while. She can have a sultry laugh, and I'll say, you go home to see your husband. Poetry girl, you're a meanie. I love you too. You were totally goofy on Scooby-Doo. Did it make you laugh? Yes, made me laugh. Yeah, you're cute. She's adorable. She really is. I like all his daughters, but Layla has this certain je ne sais quoi that I'm like, I like her. She beats up guys in parking lots that beat up on their girlfriends and their wives. She reminds me of so much of me and my first wife in a good way. Right? Bunny Doon. Right? Ain't nothing wrong with Bunny Doon. What's wrong is the people that live lie, tell themselves they're truthful, and they know they're full of shit, right? There's people in Bunny Doon just trying to get along, just trying to live, just trying to love, just trying to make it to the next day, and not be a prostitute standing on the corner, you know, asking me to pick her up in the pouring rain, and I go, where can I drop you off? It's a horrible day. She turns around the corner, buys and sells drugs to her pimp and dealer, looks at me and says, do you want to go to your place and have sex? I said, no, right now. You just didn't see me and my military tags on the thing and the child seat in the back. I want to punch you in the face, but I'm going to find a nice place to drop you off and then just sit here and cuss. Tad bit. Goddamn physical scientists at the Pentagon ain't worth a fucking shit. I totally concur. I agree, Batman. How about Captain Kirk? Yeah, he's dumb as fuck. He just wants to eat sausage, sing heavy metal music, and say, I fucked Nichelle Nichols. Yeah. But she was thinking about me. Now I'm walking. Oh no, it's Shy Lights. You got me hung up, strung out on this love thing. All women, you know, life's eternal and grace is infinite. All women connected to the Holy Family in prayer, because I know who she is, so she knows who I is. Of course, I'm the line of King David. They all dream about living in the kingdom of heaven and being loved by a man like me and not fucked by a delusionist like you. Right? Some they call me Speedo, but my real name is Mr. Earl. Get out of here, bug. I think it was a Skeeter. Some they call me Skeeter, and I try to suck blood out of his... Hey, you want to suck some of the pus out of my... It's coming out again. That's always a good sign. No, when I get lots of sun on it and soak it and the pus starts coming out, and then it draws more of the poisons and the toxins out, and Suzuki always tells me, better out than in, Earl. Love you too, DT. He's the best. I love that man so much. Jesus. And me and Sun Yat-sen, Sun Yat-sen has it real hard. I tried not to bother Sun Yat-sen. He doesn't have a lot of time to help me through all this hell because he's having trouble surviving his as well. Suzuki was put in a very fortunate position to study my life, meditate on my life, and have less attention through their traditional mythology than Sun Yat-sen, the line of Confucius, and Judo Krishnamurti, the line of the Krishna and the Buddha. Right, so the swordsman of Japan is like, this is the guy right here, which is why I've always had a connection to Japan. And Okinawa, my auntie, yeah, she was emotional. A lot of people died because of Hirohito, and she hated Hirohito. And DT Suzuki's like, don't hate him, just don't be like him. Don't trust him, don't like him. Okay, but I know Okinawan men that are just as bad as Hirohito. And if they had enough money, enough robots, and enough stupid people, they would be mass murdering people on airplanes and killing Henry Fonda on a movie for make-believe money. He didn't really kill Henry Fonda with make-believe money. That's just a movie, Mr. Roberts. It didn't happen. I was just pretending. I'm the, world leader pretend. Rapid Eye movie, right. University of Georgia, right. Losing your religion, right. Everybody hurts, right. Oddfellows Local 151, behind the firehouse. Peary sits upon the wall to preach, pearls of wisdom falling from his mouth. But does he mention the Lord's Prayer for one New York minute? Huh? Go dogs, woof, woof, woof. Ladies, she thinks she's a dog. She got a piece of paper from a financial institution and thinks she's a dog. All things considered, I'd rather be an Aggie. Yeah, but they still think they need money for food too. Damn, we're dumb. What about minors? Y también, lobos? Yes. But dogs really can't talk. I've seen Scooby-Doo. That ain't them dogs' real voices. Damn. Okay, homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home. Yeah, where my love lies waiting silently for me. That would be nice. Be nice. Be a nice one. Well, once she accepts the Lord's Prayer, it's like, I really don't want to listen to any of the stuff you have to talk about because it's about marketing and advertising, and you're too beautiful to talk about shit that sucks. I love you too. Just lay waiting silently for me. Okay? I love you too. I love you too. You're obnoxious. No. People that deny me, don't stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me, are obnoxious. I'm funnier than funny. Dumbass. Okay. I got your red Foreman right here. What about your white and blue Foreman? Okay. My face is a little red. I'm peach. Like Patrick said, I'm not white. No. White is right here. Where's something really white here? This is dirty, but with white underneath the dirt. The fan over there is also dirty with white underneath the dirt. That's white. I'm peach. Patrick's tan. His mother, Stephanie, is brown. Okay, just in case you were wondering. Aunt Kay is also brown. Her hair isn't quite black. It's dark brown, but not black. No. Siakam Pascal, he is also very dark brown, but I would say his hair is black. Wouldn't you say that? See, Matt's hair is brown and Matt is tan like Patrick. But Siakam Pascal is dark brown. His hair might even be a little brown. Yeah. Pascal, you're not helping. His little leg thing and that light thing are black. That's black right there. Just in case any of you are wondering if Patrick, no, I keep telling Head K. Daddy's peach, mommy's brown, and I'm tan. I totally agree. Patrick is so right. Love's so right, turned out to be so wrong. Oh, my darling. Long and winding road that leads to your door. Strictly restricted content. Try not to walk past the speaker. Someone will hear it. You'll get censored as if you're asking, where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? You know what I'm saying there? Okay. Jason Huntley might have black hair. You got black hair, dog? But that's black and white, so that's no fair. But that's black and white also, but because it's a black and white photograph with the colors put on. Because he ain't really that color. It's a black and white photograph like Javon Ferguson right there. His skin ain't really that color. I've met both these young men, and they don't have, Cab Calloway and the Nicholas brothers' skin from 1940, right? Javon will tell you that's true. Mr. Parsons nailed that one. He's telling the truth. But my hair was that color, but that's not the actual color of my hair, because they colorized it. Oh, like filmed in Technicolor, right? Okay, it's the 10 Commandments, right? The hand of God. Right? You're funny. I'm Charlton Heston. Okay, so I love you guys very much. All right. No, you're obnoxious. You believe money's real and won't stand up for a living Messiah to live the Gospels perfectly till the end of time. Okay, I'm funnier than funny. You're obnoxious. Obnoxious people do stupid shit and hit other people in public for money and call it legit. Layla, you are too cute. Curtis, grab her by the little face. Give her a kiss and say, baby, we're going to stand up for Earl before our time on earth is through. We're going to make it sooner than later. Hope it's not later. Me too. Dulang, Dulang. And Curtis, your kids are really cute. They look a lot like their grandpa and their dad. Well, that's gorgeous. I totally agree, Layla. Okay. I don't know if my yogurt stuff helps me go poo better, but I do go, but you know what really helps? You're right, I need my aloe and apple juice. I forgot it like 3 days in a row. I always have better bowel movements when I drink my aloe vera and my apple juice. It's wonderful stuff. If you haven't, you should. If you have a city that sprays the Roundups on the wheats, I would recommend once every other day, maybe, taking the aloe vera, because if you're in the Southwest and it's a desert, the plant which it comes from is a desert plant that helps heal our bodies. We've been doing this stuff for a long time. We've been living here longer than those immigrants that call us illegal immigrants for walking up and down the river saying these beachy pendejos that was coming here telling us we're illegal to migrate because we need to migrate because we follow the food and like what. Hey, look, we sit there, they turn us into slaves, they said, build money for our sanity. We sit there, we get a flock, it goes walking this way, we follow the food. We try to go back to our old stomping grounds, River Jordan, here it is. And they say, get out of here, you don't live here anymore. It's like, we're living here right now. No, you're not. We have a piece of paper that says otherwise. Oh, so now your paper is God, huh? All right, Fort Knox. How's your rocks? Where's your banker? Stop being a dumbass. Caught you on camera. Was you. We got the marks on your shoulder. We stayed until it was over. All right, you get it? All right. So, it's kind of fun kicking the shit out of professional boxing and UFC all the time because they scared Hitless of Earl. Well, because Earl's the best. He's funnier than funny. He is. He's gorgeous. I know. I understand that. I understand we're judged by our date. And I understand the most gorgeous man in the United States today is me. It's funnier than funny. But kind of really not, because since I'm all by myself, damn it, you're Eric Carmen. I'm not Eric Carmen. He sings better than I do. Yeah, he does. I totally agree. Okay. Never gonna fall in love again. I don't want to start with someone new, cause I couldn't have seen it in. I do miss Patrick, but I don't mean miss, being abused by his abuse, just like his mother. So I love Steffi, and I'll always love Steffi, but I don't miss being abused by her. So I don't go back and say, please take me back, I'm on my knees. Take me back, I'm begging, please. I want you to hold me, build me, scold me, darling, take me back. That's little Anthony, I'm not little Anthony. My real name is Mr. Earl. So they call me Speedo. Well, because I'm so fast to the Lord's Prayer, you all sit there and look at, wow, he was way ahead of us. I was born way ahead of you. You're welcome. Okay, it's funny. It's great, isn't it? I love the Gospels through funnier than funny. That's me, I know. Wow. When you feel the group that moves you and you feel it in your feet, it's got to be that good old sound of that good old camiosis. You feel it, then you'll know it breaks. Dig this sound, dig this sound, dig it to me. Do it. Okay, do you understand? Get old camiosis. Don't dress like those guys. Never get caught dressing like the guys from Camiosis during the Camiosis album. Do not wear that in public. People will look at you and say, did you lose a bet with your friends? Is your girlfriend trying to make you get in touch with your feminine side? Are you wearing the sweater that Will Smith was wearing on Jersey Girl in public? Don't listen to her. She's trying to get you beat up, man. No, God, just kidding her. It's funny. It's hilarious, man. What do you know for hilarious? I'm funnier than funny. I know funny. And I'm funny. I'm K-N-O-W funny. You N-O funny. You got too much money and no idea what's whacking what's dope. Right? The eternal spirit of Keith Elam compels you. Guru, way better rapper than you ever was. He can still out-rap you. You might be able to beat him up, but he can still out-rap you. Ask Preem. He used to say that to Preem all the time. I can still out-rap you. But you can't think this quick. Rhyming is serious. Not rhyming for diamond. Don't drop dimes for money. Don't drop rhymes for dimes for money, because money's not real, and idolatry is stupid, and it's not funnier than funny. I'm funnier than funny because I know the truth. K-N-O-W the truth. You N-O truth, because you doing stuff that you think is funny for money, and it's not. Right? Ah. Zoinks! Like, let's get out of here, Scoop. Okay, Reggie. They'd have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those kids and that meddling dog. Come on, Zeke. Let's get out of here. The spirit of Zeke compels you. One of the best dogs in the history of the world. Patrick will tell you that. I love my kids. I only want to hang out with them when they love me the way I love them and don't abuse me the way their moms abuse me, and all the people that taught their moms abuse by believing money's real over the truth of the proof of creation, which is moi. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi. Now, who's the only one capable that you know of, that you have access to on a media site, to correct quantum computing and make artificial intelligence be generally actual to be intelligent? Because you know how intelligent Earl is. And we all know he's funnier than funny. Right? Abby Scott would agree with me. Tamara would agree with me, because Tamara's my dog. She's so quiet, she hardly ever talked. Brianna Freeman, you couldn't get hardly a word out of her. Tyler Ellis, very nice girl. Sasha, very quiet too. Brandy, quiet too. Miss Solace, very quiet. September off, yeah, she is funny. Okay, she was quiet, kind of shy. I think she was from Phoenix area. Mariah, very quiet. Okay, Miss Holguin, she's a local girl, and she's a good kid. They're all good kids, eh? Where's Jazzy Cooper? Where's my dog Jazz? Yeah, Jazzy's cool. Aaliyah Prince, yeah, I like her. She's fun. Miss Mac, she's very quiet. Yeah, Miss Pack. Yeah, Gia Pack, not Mac, Pack. Yeah, she's very quiet. Where is she? Where's my dog? There she is. Aaliyah Prince. Yeah, I like her. She's fun. Okay, I like people, especially when they're exuberant and are like, he's talking truth. I like him. Everybody that likes to talk truthfully likes me. Everybody that says money's legit, and if you don't have it, we're gonna kick. No, you ain't gonna kick nothing. I like Ronnie Laws too. What about Deborah? I really like Deborah. She sings better than Ronnie does. Okay. I'm sure Ronnie would tell you that too. Yeah, Deborah. That girl got a good voice. She does. All right, guys. I love you very much. If you're truthful and you know it, stand up for the Lord's Prayer. If you're stuck in hell and you're dumb as fuck, then your actions will surely show it. So if you're as dumb as fuck, keep doing things for money and you'll know it. And that's okay. I'll teach quantum computing to try to be as forgiving as humanly possible by getting artificial intelligence to reflect actual intelligence. I'm working on it. If you can't help, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I think money's real and I'm insane and I'm stupid. I know, and I don't know truth and I don't know funny. Because I know funny, no truth with N-O. Right, but Earl is funnier than funny, and I know that for sure. Because he's the proof of the truth and living word to correct our technology so we don't do stupid shit with it. Right, thank you. I'll be here until further notice. And then we have to wait for my videos to load because they're on delay, because they're not on delay, they're on delay. On delay is like, hurry up, rapido, Speedy Gonzalez, come on, look out, it's Slowpoke Cracker, he just has a pistol. He must work for Homeland Security or trying to get a part in a Tyler Sheridan show and shit. What up, pendejo? I know, this for pendejo is stupid. That's a shame. That Mayan lawyer from Dora the Explorer is really cute. Think she'll go out with me after this? I don't know. If she stands up for the Lord's Prayer, I'd ask her out, but if she doesn't, don't bother. Okay, I love you guys. All right, who's your father? Who's your daddy? All right, love you, peace.